Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. As I promised, I am going to try and start doing a few videos on days that I'm feeling a little bit better, and I will just update them, upload them should I say, with a little bit of a space in between for any days that maybe I'm not feeling so good. Today's a really good day. I've managed to eat, which is a miracle. So I thought I would just make a couple of really quick cards. I'm planning on only making a couple, but I must admit it's going to take a little bit of restraint. Um, I've just grabbed a few of my supplies out. I wanted to do something really quick, so I'm going to have a look through some of these little book offs. I've got quite a few, and I really need to get down some of this Christmas stock. I've grabbed out my snowflake clear covering. I get this from Temu, and when I've used some of the others it's been really pretty, so I want to give this snowflake one another go with some of the little book offs. I've already got the pre-cut matte and layer little book offs in the Miri card. I am going to, once I've picked out what images I want, pair them up with some of my paper pads from the works. They're older paper pads, but they're going to be able to match up nicely once I've decided. And then I've also grabbed out some of these sentiments. Now, you won't have seen these yet because I bought these and made a video, and it's the video where my microphone ran out of battery. So I still need to do the voiceover. I'm determined to get that done. So you haven't seen these. I have used them. They're on a couple of the cards, but I've got these out because they're really simple to add on and they're just the perfect addition. So let's get going with this. I'm just going to have a look through some of these. I've got some older ones and some new ones. This is a new one, and then I think most of the others are either from last year or maybe even older than that. So I'm going to have a quick look through and see what images I might fancy. And while I'm doing that, I just wanted to say a massive thank you so much for all of your kind comments and words that was put on my video that I posted up explaining where I've been. Um, I was nearly brought to tears, if I'm honest. They are so beautiful, and thank you so much for all being fabulous supporters. Um, as I said in that video, I'm still waiting for some test results to come back. I'm not sure how long it's going to be before I get those, but in the meantime, I'm just going to take the good days, and hopefully I keep getting more of them as I keep going along. But I am determined to try and post some videos. I'm taking a lot of these out of this first book. I'm determined to try and do some videos, and I'll just post them as and when I can. Really, I'd like to be able to get to where I can post once a week, but we'll see how I go. As I say, today's a good day. I haven't even looked through any of the other books, but like I've got way more than I need here, haven't I? So let's grab out some of this. If you've not seen this before, I pick it up from Temu. I've bought a couple of different ones. This is really the only one that I can use for this because this was in some A4 sheets. But I have also got some little ones here. These are the like spotty holographic. I'm not sure if my camera's picking it up, but they're the spotty ones. And I've also got this one. Yeah, this one. This one has the stars that are holographic, and these smaller ones fit perfectly with my pocket pads. So I could actually do some pocket pad ones as well using these. But this is Snowflake, and it is on one of my Temu hauls. It's A4 Snowflake. I think it was 40 sheets. Or was it 20 sheets? It might have been 20 sheets. It's £5.39, but it worked out pretty good value, I thought. How many of these am I going to put on here? It's too tight. Too tight. But so I'm going to get 2 on each, and then all of this here I just put to one side and save, to be honest. So let me peel this back. So it's sticky on one side. Take my image, line it up. Sure I don't get any air bubbles in there, which I have got, but we can push those out. There we go. So that is one. Yeah. Grab my next image. And then we just need to cut those out. I'm going to take my chopper and I'm going to also get the measurements for this. So I want to say 6 1/4. Give me room to chop it down. And then off the bottom, so it's going to fit 2 images on there. So take this. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, I can get another image, can't I? We can get another image out. So chop this down to 6 1/4. And chop off. And all of this will go to one side because I can use that for another one. 6 1/4. And chop off. There we go. So the other way, this is the way I normally do it if I'm just working with one image. With the pocket pad version. As you can take this back. Line up. So back. That's that one done. Probably a bit easier actually that way. There's definitely no air bubbles in that one. Take our second image. Again. Line that up. Straight across. Like so. Just put it off there. That's those ones. It goes on so easily, guys. I'm gonna mat that back on there so I don't stick it to anything. Feels so good being back in the craft room. It has been, other than making the video where I showed you what cards I'd made in July, it has been like 4 weeks since I've even really stepped foot in this room. So as Chris says, you can tell I've been poorly because I never have time away from this room. Not normally. Might have like the odd day or what if I've been quite busy, but I don't do weeks at a time out of here. We've got quite a bit of static in them today, but we're all good. Go. And I've got one more sheet. I've got that one that I picked out. And then what have we got? This one's a different book, but that's fine. I like the teddies. Oh my goodness. Really like that image. Oh no, the snowman. I don't think I've got a snowman yet, have I? I've got dogs, dinosaur, Santa, Christmas wishes, another Santa, another dogs. Yeah, we don't have a snowman yet, so let's go for a snowman on this one. And this is a great thing that you can like mass make. You can have your toppers ready to go. That one stuck to the desk. And get our next image. Go. So then that is all of my images now topped with the beautiful snowflake holographic, and I really don't know if my camera's picking up those snowflakes, but they look absolutely gorgeous when the light hits them. So the next job is to cut all of these out and get them ready to be able to top them. So I'll do one, but then I'll pause the video because nobody wants to just sit and watch me cut around these toppers. Let's be honest. So it's super easy to cut through. I mean, I'm cutting through the backing and the top part as well. It does just save it from getting stuck to your scissors. Backing comes away, and there is my little book of topper with that gorgeous reflective top that's got the holographic snowflakes on. That is now ready to back onto whatever you want to back it on. So I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to cut through all of these, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have got all of these. These are now all nicely cut out and ready to go onto their backing. So I'm going to layer these onto some Miri card first, and then I'll put them onto the card blanks with a bit of decorative paper. So I just want to see what mirror card I want to use on these. So I've got gold, silver, and the rainbow mirror. So let's grab out, there's some gold, there's some standard silver, and some rainbow mirror, and see which ones I think would suit better on which toppers. Now, looking at the rich colours in that one, I think that will go quite nicely on a gold. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. This one, must admit, I'm toying with the silver on that one. So the snow. I think that one I might go for the rainbow mirror to pull in all the colours that's on that one. Those. This one. This one, I'm not sure if I want the silver. Gold. I do quite like it on the gold. We'll go gold with that one. This one, I think I'm going to go gold. I think it just works a little bit nicer with the slightly warmer toned up the top. This one, I think I might do this on the rainbow mirror because again we've got that really good mix of colours from the present. So we'll go rainbow for that one. I think that all can go on gold. I think they work quite nicely. And then I'm going to go for silver. This one. Here we go. I do like having a good mix of the mirror boards. So the next job is to get these mat and laid on here, and this is always the fun bit. There isn't a lot of room for mistakes on these. So let's see how we go. Now it has quite a small border. That'll be fine. Just look at these toppers. I love the effect this has. I think it just gives them that little bit extra. Plus, it will make your cards look a bit different and stand out a little bit. Hunky Dory makes so many of these little books, that especially if you're selling them, like if you're going to craft fairs and things. I know I've definitely been to craft fairs and had other people there selling cards, and they all look very similar because we've all got the same stuff. Needs a bit of an extra trim there. We've all got similar stuff because a lot of us go to the same places, but unless people know about this covering, or maybe they've got it from somewhere else. I think somebody once commented that they had a similar covering that they'd purchased years ago. But if you don't have something like this, your cards may just look very similar to somebody else's. And it's this extra piece that's going to make them stand out, make people come buy them from you. Nice. Just for any rude noise. Chris opened my window to let some air in, and I can't reach to shut it. Ah, dear me. The window is right like over my desk. And Chris is a little bit taller than me, so he can reach to open and shut it, and I can't. Which is okay, because he's normally here, but he's at work tonight. Time of recording this, he's at work. To be fair, it's quite nice weather, so I don't mind it being open. It just means that you can hear some of the noise from the front. Nearly done. those ones. For some reason, the two that are on the rainbow mirror both need a little bit of an extra trim on one side. I thought I'd lined them up fairly well, but apparently not. No, what's that one? That's the other one. There we go. They just look a bit more better. They look a bit more even now. So I'm going to be putting these on 5x7 card blanks, and I know my 5x7s are pretty good. They are pretty much spot on their sizes. So my next job is to pick out some papers, and I've got these. These are last year's design paper pads from the works. I've also got this one. I haven't been looking at buying anything this year. Not I did earlier, obviously, but because of being quite poorly, I haven't even been looking. I haven't purchased anything, so I'm not sure what they've got this year. Let's have a quick look at these colourways. I think I'm going to find a paper for this one in this blue pad. I think I'm going to do the same with that. That one, I'm probably going to find something in the traditional one. This one, probably go traditional again. This one I'm not sure of because it's like blues with then like these pinks. I may not find anything in any of these, but I'm pretty sure somewhere I've actually got a pink gnome one. Let me see if I can find the pink one. The pink one might go better with that. Then possibly something in this red one for that, matching those red colours. Probably traditional for that one, and maybe go down the blue route for that one. What did I do with the other one? Definitely got somewhere. I've got a pink. No, I'm sure it's a pink gnome one. Here we go. Maybe I can find something in this or this one. Maybe. So we'll look in here first. Don't want the nose. I think there's snowflakes in the like rose gold. That may work. Don't want anything with the silver. Got that one with the pink and grey, but maybe that. Not sure about that one either. Yeah, most of these are just very gnome, so I might just go for this one. I know it's more of a rose gold than an actual gold, but I think that'll be okay. So I'm going to cut that down for that one. Oh god, let me make a pile over here. Making a pile. Then I want a red one for this. Red tartan. It's quite cute, isn't it? Let's go for the red tartan on this one. Come out so much easier on these ones from the works. I think that'll go quite nice with the tartan. So we've got that one, and then I want 3 blue themed ones for these 3 here. So let's have a look. That could possibly work. That's quite pretty, I think. Yeah, I quite like that one. So let's go for that one and that one together. Those 2. Going back round to be fair. Might go for this one. That definitely work nicely with that, I think. And I can make that one work too. We'll go for those two on that one. So I can get rid of that book. And then I've got these three that I want to go more the traditional route. So let's have a look what we've got in here. It's gorgeous tartan that I think would actually work really nice with this like poinsettia image. So I'm going to pull that one out. Plays very much on those greens and those reds that's already in that image. Then maybe this one with the red and black would work for those two, you know. Yeah, I quite like that. Oh my goodness. There we go. So that is now all of those picked out. So my next job is just to chop these down. So I always go 1/4 of an inch smaller to give me just a really nice frame border. So I'm going to go for 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. That will give me a really nice panel to fit my card beautifully. It also fits those really nicely, and there's still room on there for me to put my gorgeous sentiments on. So let's go again with this. So we're going to do 4 3/4, 6 3/4. That's our next panel. These are my scraps that I'll put to one side because they'll come in for another card at a later date. They always do. So I just need one for this one. These level 4 3/4, 6 3/4. That gives us that one. Then I need 2 of this one. 4 3/4. 6. I don't know what it is, but that 1/4 of an inch for me just looks nice. That one. This one I only need one of. One of this one. So I think that's so cute. And then just one of this one. This paper was from the range, and it's okay. I don't mind it, but it is a lot thinner. I would say the works is more like cardstock almost. This is definitely paper, and I can never get them out the paper pads either nicely. They always end up ripping for me. Don't know what it is. They always rip. So that's all the cutting done. And again, we are back to just doing our layers. But I think I might put my things, my toppers. Just grab a pile of those on foam tape. So let me grab my foam tape. I know it doesn't look like I've got a lot left, but I've got a whole roll over there, so we'll be okay. The foam tape's just going to lift them up that little bit more. Oops. And just make them stand out. It's going to sit on that one. Just to lift that up. Mind having a small piece in the middle, but I want a bit more than that. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to. I'm off my game. Normally I can pull out the right amount of tape, but not today. Nearly there. If you want to skip this bit, please feel free. Sit in the middle. Nearly finished. Eek. There we go. That is my first 50 roll tape of foam. Foam tape roll. 50 meters we've gone through. But to be fair, that's lasted me a long time. I would highly, highly recommend it. Especially if you don't mind it not being too deep. They do actually do deeper tape, but I don't know. First when I got this, I was like, oh, it's a bit thin. I usually do have the higher foam tape, but actually I've really enjoyed using this. Picked it up from Amazon, and I think it was only about, I want to say £12 something, 50 meters. And look, I don't skimp when it comes to my foam tape, as you can see, guys. And it has honestly lasted me months. Grab my new roll. Very nice. Super excited. Where's the end? There it is. So this is what the new rolls are like. So as you can see, there's a lot on there. Can't get into it though. They didn't mean me using this. I will need that in a bit for my sentiments, but we are now at this position. Okay. So we've now got all of our paper cut out and ready to go. We've got all of those toppers that are ready to go on there with their foam tape. I can't remember how many of these I need, so I'm just going to fold a load of them up. Doesn't matter if I fold too many, they can just go back in my packet. I think that might be enough. I'll keep these close to hand anyway. So now we're just going to build these up. So much for my do one card a day. Line that up, so that's our card base. Have our beautiful toppers. I've just left myself a little bit of room there to put my sentiment on. This. Make sure your toppers go on the right way, and again I'm going to lift this up so that there is room for my sentiment to sit along the bottom there. Okay, so very nearly stuck that down upside down then. Not have been very clever. Aren't they beautiful? I really hope my camera's picking up those gorgeous flashes from that topper. Ooh, ooh, that one escaped. Try trying to do these as quickly as I can. Oh no! Oh man. Oh, it's okay. So, in my haste, I've accidentally put the glue on the wrong side. Luckily, the other side is plain, so we're just gonna go. It's fine. It may even have been the world telling me that this is a better colour for this topper anyway. There's no point wasting it. There we go. That looks okay. 2 more. Now with this one, because this has its own sentiment, I'm not going to be adding an additional one in. So this one I am going to try and centre it more, because I don't need to leave that additional space. There's a background. There we go, like so. So that is that one complete. I'm not going to add anything else to that one. If I grab my sheets of sentiments, I think I'm going to use these, which are the gold to silver ones. And I'm essentially going to match up the topper based on what backing they've had on. So I'm going to take the silver ones, and I want the gold ones. Sheet is half used already. Here we go. Half of it over the top, but it's partially used. I'm going to bring in my foam tape again. So this one is going to get a gold one. Merry Christmas! This one's going to get the silver one. This one's also getting silver. And if anybody is interested in these sentiments, I absolutely love them. I've had the happy birthday ones, I've had the happy anniversary ones. These are the Christmas ones. They are Katie Sue. You can buy them directly from her from the website, or you can pick them up from Amazon. They are exactly the same price, or at least when I've looked they were. um so yeah, I'd highly recommend them. I'd highly recommend them. Merry Christmas. And then, oh, we've got one more silver. I tell you what, let's do the silver one now while I've got them out. Merry Christmas. And I want two gold ones to finish them off. One and two. Uh, and then last but not least, we have this one. Now you can add additional embellishments and things, but I'm going to finish them just there. And I think they are absolutely beautiful. So we have, let's make a bit of room, shall we? So we've made that one. We have that one, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've made 8 cards. I know, very naughty of me. But I've really enjoyed doing that, and it has actually been relatively quick. I think they are absolutely beautiful. They are something that I think you can definitely pre-prep, especially putting the backings on like these toppers, and then putting these toppers onto the pre-cut mirror card. That is such an easy thing to do, and it's something that you can do in front of the telly, and then you can just match them up with your backing papers and your toppers when you're ready. I hope you've enjoyed this and it's inspired you to get out your crafting. Can't get my words out there. Whether that be Christmas crafting or normal crafting, it really doesn't matter. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of your week. And as always, happy crafting.